Good morning. It's Monday, November 23rd. I'm Jason Stanton. I serve as senior pastor at First Lutheran in Onalaska, Wisconsin. This is my morning musing, and I am here today to weigh in on a really important, big controversy. Christmas lights. It's a controversy gripping at least our area, maybe our whole nation. I just don't know. But I figured, as one who lives near La Crosse, Wisconsin, where there is the largest Christmas light display in the Midwest and maybe beyond. I just know that that's been their claim before, that it's the largest Christmas light display maybe in the upper Midwest. I don't know how small the area or region is. Anyway, it's a big deal, and I figure because I'm in the area of the place where 3 million lights are displayed for over 160,000 visitors at Riverside Park every year, which, by the way, that opens on November 27th, Friday, for its 26th year. On Friday night, 5 p.m., Santa will turn the lights on, and all of the rest of our homes will have a power surge. Of course, don't have your dishwasher on at that time or whatever, right? Then the skyrockers are gonna send a bunch of stuff into the air to explode things over fireworks over the lights. The reason I'm raising this up, of course, is food and cash donations support our local food banks, and I know many of us are generous to Rotary Lights. But anyway, Christmas lights, the controversy. Back to that. There's the controversy, at least in my house, and I know not just in my house, because I've heard this from friends before too. Do you get colored lights, or do you just stay with white lights? Or are they all red, or are they all green, or are they all blue, or do you just stick with the white? Do you do icicles, or is that like so 10 years ago? Do they twinkle? Knowing that that is a source of great annoyance to your neighbors, do you turn the twinkles on? How about size? Do you go with the big lights? Do you switch over to LED? Or do you stay with the good warm ones that drain more power, the smaller ones? What volume of lights do you go with? You know, do you put a lot of lights on, like so many that it's kind of weird, but kind of, super festive? Or do you just stay kind of subtle, on the down low, just to make sure that, your neighbors know that you care a little, just you're not gonna, increase your power bill noticeably. Here's the big one. The big controversy is when. When do you put the lights up? And when do you take the lights down? Living in a climate like ours in Wisconsin, we may be tempted to put our lights up in August. I know I have been, because I remember how cold the tips of my fingers get when I wait to put them up in middle to late November. And of course, this November, we've been gifted with these beautiful warm days, 60 degrees even. Have I used those days to put Christmas lights up? No. Foolish me. I know some of you have. Good work. Anyway, when do you put them up? Is there a time that is too early? Or do we honor each other's need to not freeze the tips of our fingers off? And how late do you keep them up? Do you keep lighting them past Christmas? Into the new year? How late into the new year? Last year, I remember on Valentine's Day, I still saw some Christmas lights lit. Is that too late? Is before Thanksgiving too early? I've heard some people say, you know what? It's just so sad, the social distancing, COVID's got me down. I'm just gonna light these things up, like November 1st. Controversy. The question that drives me in these morning musings is, where is God in all this? And so I've really thought about this, not very much, but I have an answer. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how early we put them up, how late they stay up. What they mean to me, and I think probably mean to all people of faith, it's not just, most people say, I just like them. Well, of course we do, because a light shines in the darkness, and the darkness did not and cannot and will not overcome it. That's what we're celebrating. Light in the darkness. It's a Christmas thing. It's a perfect thing to have throughout our community in Advent as we prepare for Christmas, as we say, Jesus is the light brought into a dark, broken world. Like, it's perfect. Light them up early, keep them on late, whatever. It's great. The best part is we are free from judgment about Christmas lights. Thanks be to God, right? So feed the hungry. Make this year about your neighbor, not you, and be thankful.